A very good evening, guys. How the devil are we? As you can probably guess by the title of this video, this is not one of my normal vlogs. A couple of weeks ago, you've seen Luke C, Kev T and Jay do a review on television. I thought I wouldn't mind having a look at that TV and giving an honest review. So I got in contact with August International and they said yes, by all means, do a review for us. So they sent me a television and this is it. It's the DA100D multimedia player, TV and multimedia player. Comes well packaged. Television's not in here now. I'll show you why in a minute. But this is how it arrives. Television comes in here. So it's a nice big thick bubble wrap, and it's also got a dust cover on it, and all the accessories come in a separate box. But as I said, it's not in there at the moment. Reason being is I bought myself a little bag for it. You can get this off Amazon as well. £10. Cracking little thing. Everything that comes with it fits in it nice and comfortably, and it's job done. So I thought, well, if I'm going to be taking it around with me, rather than taking it around in the box, have it round in the little bag, take it in the car if I want to, and the job done. So the television itself, get it out of the bag. Right, this is the television. It's the dust cover that comes with it. Keep it nice and safe. This is a nice little television, 10.1 inch screen. You got all your buttons at the top here. It also does come with a remote. It also has your HDMI in and out, USB port, SD card, auxiliary out, and RC leads in and out. So you can play, you can put a DVD player through it. You can put your Xbox, your PlayStation, anything like that. You can put on. You can play through here. I say it's a 10.1 inch screen. Comes with a few accessories. This is my most favourite one. Is the outside aerial. It does come with a extendable antenna as well that you can fit directly to the television, but I don't find that very good. This is your little mag mount, little magnet aerial, which I normally stick outside the door, which I'll do in a bit because I'll be setting the telly up in a minute. Stick it outside on the metal, plug it into the telly, job done. Got a long cable on it as well, which is good. That's your RCA leads. That's what comes with that. We've also got, well, that's the carrying strap for the bag. Stand for the television. Also has 2 hooks on the back as well, so if you wanted to put it somewhere permanently, up on the sides or whatever, it can go in. But stand, and there you go. Clipped in, job done. Nice and simple. Also got your normal household plug. It also comes with, if I can find it in there, yep, the European one as well, so you can unplug the UK one, and if you want to take it abroad with you, you got the EU plug as well. So that's all sorted. It's your HDMI cable, and it actually doesn't come with the 1224 volts plug, the power lead. August sent this to me because they knew I'd be doing it in my truck, so they sent me this. I think it's about £12 on August International, so you'd have to order it separately. But it is a must-have if you want to watch it. Whether you're, if you're in the caravan or whatever else, you can just plug it in if you've got your electric sockets plugged in and whatever. But if you're going to be using it on a 12 or 24 volt, that is a must. And yeah, they sent that to me, but I believe you can get that on their website for about £10–12 I think it is. As I say, that's the HDMI cable. So that's everything that comes with it. The bag, let's say this is £10 on Amazon as well, and it's got your 2 separate compartments. You get your front zip, which is where they keep the remote control. That's the remote control for the telly, and that's about it really. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the telly up, and I'm going to show you the picture on it on normal television, how many channels I can get, and I've also got a USB stick that I can plug in with some HDMI footage on it, which is 4K, so it'll show you the footage on that as well, so you can see how well the picture, how good the picture is with it. So if you bear with me for 2 minutes, I'll come back to you in a second and I'll show you the tally working. So I'll catch you in a bit. Toodles. Hey guys, right, I've set the telly up and it's the most channels I've ever got. I'm down in my hybrid yard and I've actually got over 300 channels. I've taken some photos with it doing when it was actually doing the auto search. So I'll put that up on the computer, on the screen. I'll try and put it down by here somewhere. So yeah, over 300 channels. The most I've had before was 195, but I've now got over 300 channels on this one. So if I take you off my oven, you can probably hear it clicking. I put my tea in the oven, so that's cooking at the moment while I do this. All right, sorry, I'm probably a bit close. Right, so that's the telly. I'll see. Hopefully, you can see that okay. Let's move it back a little bit. So, if I probably need to go a little bit higher actually. I'm gonna lift that up. Put that on there. That's probably better. You can probably see that now. Right. So obviously it's I've got it on the wide angle screen on the camera, so it might look a little bit sort of goldfishy. But changing the channels. It's BBC 2. Brit Awards. So yeah, that's all the different channels you can get. BBC One West, that's BBC 4, ITV3, Pick, Dave. You get the gist anyway. And it's also got not quite sure, it's an EPG. Basically it tells you, it comes up with the same thing to start with. Then once it clicks in, should be any second, there you go. It gives you actually what's actually on the channel for the whole night. I do believe it will give you a 7-day schedule on there as well if you want it to. I haven't actually done the 7-day schedule, but I believe that's what it does. And it's got they've got what's in the background. Right. It's got a set of stereo speakers in the back, which are not fantastic, I have to be fair. They are a little bit tinny, but that could be just me being fussy. What I tend to do in the truck is I've got an audio lead. So if I plug the audio lead in, auxiliary, bear with me. So then I've got it going through the auxiliary. So it's going to the speakers in the truck. So that's that, and I've also got USB stick, which I downloaded some HD footage onto. So I turn you back around again. You can see the telly, right? The HDMI and everything else is on the side there, as you can see. If I plug that in, move it back a bit so you can probably see it a little bit better. Hoping you can see that now. That's not what I want. down to media player. Take it across the video. Right, sorry about that. He must be on it's a new camera, so it must be on a 10-minute setup, so I'll have to change that. Right, so it's on the USB. Press that one. This will just give you a. That's the 4K footage on it, and I'm going to be honest, it is a cracking picture, absolutely brilliant. Yep, so I just thought I'd let it run through a little bit so you can see the different pictures on it. It's a really good picture. So if you've got your own videos or films or anything like that you've downloaded to an HD or a USB stick, and you can just play it on this. So it's absolutely brilliant. Turn it back around again. Yeah, so back off. I get my glasses on so we can't see it. And back to the telly. Right, so yeah, it's a cracking little television. I absolutely love it. It's really, really good, and I love playing it through the speakers of the truck as well. So I can't give it enough, to be honest. It is, to me, 10 out of 10. Apart from the speakers, speakers are a little bit tinny, but when you're in the car or whatever, it's not too bad. But if you've got an auxiliary port in the car, then you can do it through an auxiliary lead. So, I do believe it was originally $169.99 on Amazon. It's now down to $139.99. But if you use my discount code, which is TJenko20, that's TJenko20, you'll get an extra 20% off, which means then you'll get it for, I think it's just over £100. I think it's about £102, £103 with 20% off. So yeah, it's fantastic, absolutely brilliant television. I can't give it enough praise. I think it's really, really good, and I watch it most nights now. Most places I go, I can get a good signal. The only place I can get a signal is in my house, because I'm in the valleys and I'm right down low in the valley, so I can't get a signal down there. But apart from that, fantastic. And as I say, I've got over 300 channels on this one today, which has surprised me because I haven't used it in a depot before, in a Highbridge depot. So it's really, really good. So again, use my discount code TJenko20, get extra 20% off, so you get it for just over £100. I'll put the link in below, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. Hope you've enjoyed this little review. It's the first review I've ever done, so it's not a brilliant one, I know, but I can't praise the television enough. I think it's a really, really good bit of kit. So yeah, take a look, use my code, get the 20% off, get a cracking deal. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Doodles.